could you, Choo Choo? How could you? How could you do this to people, Kamala Harris? How could you sit in front of Oprah Winfrey? And Oprah Winfrey, how could you do this to your people, your community, your years of hard work and effort down the fucking drain for what? Kamala Harris and a lie that you created in your head because you were a Democrat? How could you do this to the American people? How could any of you do this to me? How could you do this to me? That's what I want to fucking know. The only person in history willing to speak the truth. How could you try to fucking violate me? And every time I stood for myself and you still kept coming at me. How could you? While you sit on your little ivory towers with a fucking bitch in a bikini top going to the fucking white party. Bragging about how much money you get paid, how much money you're making, and then calling yourselves good people? Calling yourselves American while you run around the globe with a fucking whore bitch on your arm. And that's for all of you bitch asses. Look at your fucking selves in the fucking mirror and look at your fucking bitch sitting next to you with her weird ass behavior, her anti-American attitude, the fact that drones are flying in New Jersey and balloons are over Minnesota and Montana, and Joe Biden is standing there with his thumb up his fucking ass, not protecting the American people while we are in an invasion, while everyone's just standing around, including our military, saying, oh well. Our own Americans, who are not American, by the way, because Kamala Harris ain't American. She's an Indian, and she's a fucking Jamaican Canadian. That's why this shit's happening, because that bitch is violating my civil rights and I have nowhere to turn for assistance. So what does that tell me about this country? Is that we do not live in a democracy. The fact that I've produced this amount of content with no one to fucking assist me, no one to reach out to me to ask me what the fuck is going on. No, motherfucker, your comment in the comment section is clear on how you fucking think, you nasty fuck. No compassion, no empathy, no compassion, no empathy. That is all of you. All you want to do is rob people of ideas so that you can do as little work as possible. Well, why the fuck are you even here? No one wants to look at the same ass trash shit every fucking year with Bella Hadid and her bitch ass self abusing the shit out of all of us so that she can look like a luxurious Palestinian. You are disgusting and disgraceful, all of you. That goes for you, Haley Baldwin. See, they run around and act as if they're so wealthy. They haven't done shit in fucking life, but capitalize off of their daddy's money or their uncle's success, where they then put out traps for those people because they didn't get the attention they wanted when they were little. The sickness is so fucking clear and so fucking apparent of Hailey Bieber, Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift, and even Justin Bieber. Now, you keep your fucking finger to your little bitch self, Haley. You are the problem with Justin Bieber. Selena Gomez is the fucking problem. You two women have tried to destroy that man and my child. You are sick, you are disgusting, and you are despicable. The fact that how could you do this is the conversation that each and every one of Americans, not foreigners who are Americans, no, Americans who are white, who are black, who are Denzel Washington types out of Chicago, need to say, how can you do this to your own people? How can Al Sharpton do that to people? How can Obama do that to people? How could you, Obama? Every opportunity for the goodness of what it took to be a fucking leader, but he didn't want to be a leader. He wanted to be a king. Understand the difference. Understand ABC, NBC, Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, and what they did to you. And what they did to me so that they could stay on top of their game, which is nothing but fucking garbage bullshit. So they never worked a fucking day in their life. They never worked conversation in the whole time that they were fucking on those fucking stages, not once did they battle any form of energy except for put you into submission so they just didn't have to deal with you. If they actually did the right thing by other people, things would be a lot easier in life right now, but they decided that it was better to go the Illuminati path. That's the reality. That's the fucking reality. Meaning you suck at your fucking job and you knew you sucked at your job. So instead of doing the work that it took to get yourself into a place of learning, you decided to just control. How can you do that to people? And how can you sit in the audience and laugh at that shit or watch that shit or participate in that shit? Oh, because you want the easy way out too. See, you thought today was going to be a holiday. No, today's the holiday of education. Every fucking day I make a new this and a new that, and you just stand there with your thumb up your fucking ass posting another erotica session of photography with garbage and nonsense where you say, I want to be an entrepreneur. One day I'm going to be somebody. You're never going to be anybody. Look at you. Look at your attitude. Look at your personality. Look at your version of curiosity as you sitting with a dick in your mouth called a microphone while you whisper about God and Jesus and how you want a man that's this and that and this and that. And then you men Google and drool all over her fucking nasty face. And that's the new modern church. Yet you, as preachers, aren't willing to call out your own congregation like Ken Craddock and the family sitting in the pew. You just sit there and ignore the shit while she violates you into submission. The reality is these people are children running around trying to run this shit when they're running this shit into the ground. All because Joe Biden said he wanted to give the opportunity to these kids to run this place like Harry Sisner. Like Harry Sisner. Go ask Harry Sisner's mommy and daddy what's actually going on in his life. Go ask the mommy and daddy how he used to cry about how he didn't get attention from school and the school was abusing him, and now he's competing in democracy so that he can get revenge on those people. How do you think this all went down, folks? How can any of you do this to people? How can you live in that place and actually feel like you're living a life? That's the delusion. The delusion that you're actually running a business, the delusion over there with you is that you're mentally fucking ill, which means that you live in delusion as in normality, and you wanted everybody else to live in delusion when we have real jobs. A job as an influencer ain't no real fucking job. The jobs that you've created attached to influence is nothing but grimy, slimy, corrupt mafia shit. Worse than the mafia, because at least back then you had expectations, you knew what you were supposed to do, and if you didn't follow through, your ass was dead. Yet now all it is a Ponzi scheme attached to a mafia where women show their tits and their vagina and they try to get people aroused, uncomfortable, and feeling insignificant while they tell you how authentic they are in kindness. Literally the reality of what Joe Biden has brought to this country with the help of the news media called legacy media, as well as the fucking pieces of shit you call your children, going as low as Taylor Biggs. Her age is what, 9, 10? And you've allowed that little shit. As parents, you should be fucking humiliated. As parents, you should be fucking humiliated what you've done to that child, yet she was always that much of a fucking devil bitch. That goes for you too, little jazzy whore, you little shithead, running around trying to violate people like Shaq. Are you fucking kidding me? I am sick and tired of watching you and not having expectations for these people. There is no law and order in the influencer market because you all just say, well, do you? Just do you. Well, that ain't gonna fly no more, motherfuckers, because there are expectations from your customer. Your fucking body, your fucking nasty ass skin, your fucking energy is all spewing your energy. How could you do this to people? self-righteous, entitled ego bullshit while you all try to get other people to look at me as if I'm the one that's spewing out the hate. No, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm exposing the fucking hate, and the hate is fucking dark, and it's fucking nasty, and her name is fucking Mona Van. All you gotta do is look at that fucking shit. All you gotta fucking do is look at her fucking ass, her nasty ass body, her nasty ass location, her nasty ass personality.